Okay. I think it's a little better. I don't know. Let me turn my headphones up a little bit so I could hear myself. I could hear myself think. Maximus. All right, so check this out. I the other day I made this guy cyclorama or something like that. And this is like used by like photographers when they're taking shots of objects or something. And so I have this little cyclorama thing in the back here. Now what I'm also doing, if you can notice my side planes here, my side planes I set up. Oop, don't move that camera. My side planes I set up as luminance materials here. And so they're just light objects. And so this side is a cool light and this side is a warm light, essentially. And you could see when they mix on the background here on the floor. Let me just go in and check this mat. Yeah, there's reflectance on this. I don't know if that's what I want, but we'll see. I don't know. Let's turn. Okay, so maybe I do want. Oh, that's neat. Yes, I took the global specular brightness, so it's taking the global light off of that. That's cool. I think that's what I want. And that's neat. I could play with. That's fun to know that I could just play with lighting right there. I think that's what I want, something like that. So the way this guy was explaining, again, like lighting techniques and stuff, is when you render out global illumination, then any sort of like lights that you put in, any global lights, things like that, take forever to render. And so a way around it is to make sure he says color and any sort of like light objects if you like put in lights and stuff like that. So they said the way around it is to keep everything geometric because it can process geometry faster. And so by adding luminance onto geometry like planes and stuff, it's supposed to help with render time. I have no idea. We'll find out. Now I can go in here too. There's no like texture anything on my text yet, which we're gonna try to like make some balloon letters and stuff today. Could be cool. But I could go like into this material here again and go into luminance. Brightness is at 100 right now, but I could like bring it up. Let's see what happens. All right, so my light is now being affected by these luminance objects over here. That looks kind of cool like that. And then if I could like change the warmth again of this color and go into here, this matte, and maybe I'll bring the brightness down a little bit. And again, we could change like the warmth of this. Anyway, it could be fun. And then you could probably like position these planes a little bit better too to like get angles on lights and stuff like that. So here, like you could see a harder like warmth light. But I like that kind of final result there. We'll see what happens when you put some reflectance on text. It could completely ruin it. So anyway, it's kind of cool to have like a lighting studio set up before you start working. So today I thought it'd be cool to, since like Mother's Day is around the corner, like Sunday. I'm gonna try to make some sort of like balloons that say Happy Mother's Day. So I was doing some research on how to make balloon text. Now let's see if I can remember how to do it. So go to my MoText. Let's start with happy. I might need to, I either need to bring the camera angle out or shrink my letters down. Let's shrink the letters down a little bit. Let's try that. Sure, that could be fun. All right. So I got happy. Let's go into my fonts and let's pick a price down. Could be fun. I always love my cables. Cabel. I don't know if like font necessarily matters here. Like, I don't know if you need like a big bold font. Anton's always fun. All right, let's go with Anton. Why not? Okay, so now. Trying to remember. Okay, so intermediate points. This guy I was just watching. I had the tutorial up too. I'll pull it up, and I put it in my playlist also. So you want to change intermediate points to subdivided. I'm gonna go in here and press NB, so you can see the subdivisions going on here. Now, these two things. So the first one, like angle increases the amount of subdivisions this guy is saying, right? So if I drop it down, I have way more subdivisions, and bringing it up, I have less subdivisions. And then this one, maximum length, increases the space in between those. And so you want to mess with that. And where'd my mouse go? Where'd you go, dude? Okay. Did my computer just freeze or something? All right. Totally awesome. This is great. Hello. Are you still there, Drew? I can't even tell now. Okay, there's my mouse. And now it's gone again. My gosh. Awesome. I'm so happy C4D's not responding after I just set up this whole thing. Hi. It's so lame. I'm going to need to end this, and then I'm going to have to go back and set up all those planes and everything again. Wait. Aha. Yeah, all right. We're back. Man, this thing just crushed me. But OBS stayed strong the whole time. All right, let's go back. Okay, before I go any further, I am saving this thing. Let's go Mother's Day. And so, obviously, I want to jack up this length. I don't want it to be so small. This is going to take forever to save now. Oh, man. OBS is not responding well to me. Or C4D is not responding well to me right now. I think I need a better computer. I love the background. It's neat. It's fun to like play with that lighting like that. I think it looks really cool. Like even that, it's just a simple background, right? Oh, come on, dude. This computer was giving me issues yesterday too, right? All right. Let's jack this back up to 10. All right, cool. I think we're back in business. And actually, I think I want it even more. So what this guy was saying was, you want to have like enough subdivisions to still be able to like identify the shapes, but like I don't know, that might be okay. We'll see. And we can mess with this later, I hope. Oh yeah, that's fun. See that? I think I want a little bit more. So I could bring this down and smooth it out a little bit. And bring this down a little bit. It's not doing much there to me, and I don't want to mess with. All right, whatever. Let's go there. Okay, next. So everything this guy messes with is all, I'm pretty sure, oh, you know what he does? He puts subdivisions on, but I might have to pull up the tutorial. Okay, caps. So he changes his caps to, here, from n-gon to quadrangles. And hold on. All right, let's go back. Okay, let's listen for a second.
So you can control this by angle, and you can also control this by the maximum length or the maximum length between points. So as I crank this up, you can see this maximum length is basically controlling how many points are between the subdivision surface. It kind of smooths it out.
Okay, cool. So I need to apply subdivision surface. Where is that? And put my mode text up in there. There you go. That looks like garbage. And so now I wonder if I have to go back into my mode text here, into my object, and that could be that's fun. Oh yeah, you see like the uh-oh. I did it again. I dropped it too low. Oh no. Okay, that's fun. I mean, it looks really awesome on the preview side. Hey, look at that. That's, again, because it drops so low. Let's go back down to 10. And, I mean, that looks cool, man. I might have to change my font. I don't know about that. Why? Or do I caps them all? Let's see. That's better. Do. All right, so let's increase the angle and see what happens. All right, so the more angle you put in this thing, it looks like the more creases are happening, or not, less. The more you jack this up, the less creases happen, or is it just all a matter of... that's pretty good. That's fun. Okay, now I can also increase... depth. That's fun. Look at all that. It's really neat. I'm just going to turn to the side here and I might need, I don't know. I don't know if I need a rounder font there. Like Anton might not be the greatest. It's not doing anything to the Y. I just never learn my lesson. Is it going to take forever to process now? There you go. Oh, wait. Come on. That it just keeps going. I have to punch in a number here, I feel like. All right. I like the way it looks, sort of. Now, let's put a texture on it just to have some fun. Already, it's got that hard reflection I might want to change or drop down. Brightness, let's bring you, let's see what happens. That's nice. Okay, that's cool. Let's go back into this one. I should probably like name these materials, huh? This one is going to be, let's see, if I take the color off and just do reflectance channel. And does it change the color of that? It doesn't, right? So that doesn't matter. Maybe I need to add, I think I'm supposed to delete this default specular all the time. Let's go with a Beckman. And I think this Fresnel is supposed to be, it's dielectric because it's not metal. Although I could maybe make it like a foily. That could be fun. That could be actually really fun. Yeah, and then there's like, maybe let's try this. Let's go with conductor. And how come it's not changing there? Copper, gold, iron, lithium. Silver. Do I have the wrong material on that? Yeah, because see, the material didn't change. This is why, folks. Oh, that's fun. This is why you should name your materials. I love it. I mean, it doesn't look balloony. It does a little bit. I think my issue is, like, I think you need to, I don't know, these things need to smush together or something at the top, right? I need, like, a seam. I'm not going to get crazy, though. I hate the lighting again. So let's bring you down even more. think that's what it was. I think it was really the color more than anything. Sure, that's neat. All right, cool. I got some balloons. Now here's the fun part. What this guy gets into with like getting it to blow up and stuff. But I don't know if I want to blow up. Okay, let's go to this one here. Let's go to this here. Let's start moving this guy. I want to move you. E. It's kind of neat. I don't know. Let's mess. I'm not going to mess with the text right now. Okay. Now let's go to Mother's Day. I wonder if I could play with like. I don't know. I was thinking fur or something. Could be fun. Hey, is there like kerning or something on this? Go to my text. Okay, so curve wasn't bad or round. And oh, wait. Did that totally just mess up my wow, that's interesting. Control Z. Yeah, even a tiny bit one way or the other, it totally messes up. All right, so we don't even want bevels. That was cool. If you took the start cap, oh no. That I can't tell. Oh yeah, look at that. That's so weird. And bevel outside. Right, this guy says to change that to quadrangles. Well, what happens if you change it to like triangles? Ooh. Kind of fun. That was fun. Okay. Words. Letters. Okay. What was I doing? Oh, maybe trying to mess with the font. That's funny. Do. These are like all funky ones. So you don't want a funky one. Nah. That one's like serifed. Alright, so we want sans serifed. Something like simple and neat. Gil Sans. I don't know. I might have liked Anton the best so far. Hattensfaller. Impact. kind of fun. It's kind of like Anton. Impact and Anton are pretty close. Magneto. Just for the heck of it. I mean, I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. It was at 20. It's getting like too inflated, I feel like. Oh, and you're supposed to apply like a soft body tag or something to it. I don't mind that. There it is. Horizontal spacing. Let's put them really close together. I'll take that. That's fun. It's still blocky. I don't want it so blocky. And I think that has to do with my, like the corners. Sure, 40%. I like nice even numbers like that. Whatever. We're not expert graphic designers here, right? Happy. Okay. Now let's do the same thing. I'm gonna hold control, bring you in. There's probably like an easier way to. No. Don't do that. Yeah. Okay. Now this motext. Wait. Excuse me. I was gonna say Mother's Day. It's gonna have to be way smaller. And you're coming down. And you're coming over here. And interesting. Maybe I'll put the M. No. Here's what we're gonna do. And T. E. A little more. T. E. Close enough? But I don't want this thing to be anything at all like this. So delete. Create. Shadow catcher material. So interesting. I want a new hair material. I have no idea how this is going to work. What if you put it on the Mo text and delete that? Is this thing hairy? How do hair textures work? Oh, look at that. Oh, This is nuts. Okay, turn color off, I think. Oh, this is nuts, man. We don't need to be transparent. Scale. Can't go more than 100. I don't know. Turn specular off. Okay, specular might need to be on. This is insane. Okay, length. Huh. Clumping. I'm not seeing any difference here, and I can't see it actually on the... Why do you think you can't see it on the thing, you know? I don't know. I can't... I'm out of my element here. How do you get hair to show? Layer? No. Assign? It's assigned to the subdivision surface. Receive global illumination. I don't know, man. All right, we're going to look and try to make this furry. I think it would be cool to make it furry or something. Or, yeah. I think it would be fun to make it furry. And then I would love to figure out how to make these things look like, maybe give a little movement to render it out. But I don't know. We'll see. I don't necessarily need this thing to be like balloony. Huh. Whatever. It's cool. I wonder how to get these things hairy. I just think it would be really interesting to do hairy, or I was even thinking like to make it look like soil with some grass on the top. I don't know. We're going to play around. And we'll be back here in a little while. Alan! What up, man? Unicorn puke. Yeah, I hear ya. See ya.